Good afternoon. I'm Bryce Peterson.
And I'm Daniel Peterson.
And we're the growers and the people who produce Esmeralda Special and the Geisha coffees from Hacienda Esmeralda in Panama. What we try and do at Esmeralda is concentrate on quality, quality, quality. Quantity would be nice, but we would much rather produce a very sweet cup, a very clean cup, instead of huge container loads full of coffee. We're also very obsessed with consistency so that our coffee stays the same from year to year.
We work at it from the field all the way through the final dry milling process with multiple quality control checkpoints from the moment, as I say, when the bean is being picked, make sure it's as ripe as possible, and several checking points throughout the depulping as well as the dry process, which is then finally done with the cupping table, where we determine which coffee meets the quality standards we're looking for, and then therefore applies to the auction of our Esmeralda Special quality coffee. We produced this year 80 lots of 300 pounds each. And again, the goal is not quantity but quality. And even though we have planted other areas and we'll have some more geisha coming into production, that will not necessarily increase. We actually will probably reduce the amount of coffee going into the auction in coming years because we want it to be the best that can come from our farms.
The additional coffee we're planting now, as it's coming into production, is always at a higher and a higher elevation. That is, we get lower and lower nighttime temperatures, which seems to be very, very important in producing the distinct flavor of the Esmeralda Special coffee variety. We're actually in the act of acquiring additional lands at even higher altitudes. Unfortunately, you reach a point where the nighttime temperatures get so cold that the plant produces very little fruit. But I think what we're going to have to do in the future is sacrifice some of that fruit in exchange for a very, very high quality cup. And that's what we're trying to get at.
We produce a Diamond Mountain, and that is coffee produced above 1,400 meters, and the Catuay Caturra Típica varietals blended together. And we have the Palmyra coffee, which is below 1,400 meters, but it's also a very sweet, full-bodied coffee, with a different profile that we go for.
Ever since in the year 2004, Daniel mainly discovered this unique taste to the geisha coffee varieties, we've been very aware that we're going to have to find something better always. So we have a pretty active experimental program going on with landrace varieties of coffee